And now here he is, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Fred Dinage.
Thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new series of Gambit, the quiz and card show for married couples. The original, but still the best. You remember the game, don't you? Don't you? Based on 21, Pontoon, 21, Blackjack, call it what you will. Our married couples answer questions. For each one they get right, they get a card. The name of the game is to get as close as they can to the magical 21. If they take too many cards and bust, then they lose. Each match, the best of 3 games, the eventual match winners go onto the Gambit board, and that's where we hope the big money prizes will be found. So Gambit's back, I'm back, but the fellas don't really care about that. They want to know if she's back. Well, the answer is yes, she is. Welcome her, please, our lovely dealer, Michelle Lambourne.
Good to be back. Well, our first couple that we welcome back from the last series are Mr. and Mrs. Needham from Harrogate in Yorkshire. Mr. Needham is a works foreman and his wife is a teacher. Also, we have Mr. and Mrs. Stephen from Pennycook, Midlothian. Mr. Stephen is a civil servant and his wife is a part-time shop assistant.
Well done. Yes. Oh, that's a good omen. She started well. So welcome back then to the Needhams from Harrogate, Graham and Glynis. On the last programme you were of the last series, you played the Gambit board once, you were unlucky, but you took home £40 in cash. Have you spent it yet?
Yes.
You have. Glynis, you're a teacher, aren't you? You want me to mention your school?
Oh, yes, please.
Mention it for me.
Bedale.
Now the kids are happy?
Yes, I hope so.
OK, good luck to you two tonight. Up against you, the Stephens, Dave and Roz from Midlothian in Scotland. Roz, you were born in Kenya, is this right?
Yes, that's right.
Listen very carefully for details of one of our star prizes a little bit later on. Good luck to you two as well. It's the best of 3 games, each game worth £20 to the winners, the eventual winners onto the Gambit board. Running total to the couple who can score exactly 21, £200 at the moment, and that rises, there it is, every time it isn't won. Right, Michelle, cut the seal, please, on that brand new pack of cards. Offer those cards to anyone you like. Graham Needham does the cutting, this being the start of the game, and only at the start. We'll look at the top card, the one we're playing for. It's a good one, the King picture card, it's worth 10. Here's your first question. What was the title of Germany's wartime air force? Straight away, the Needhams.
Luftwaffe?
Is the right answer. Do you want the King?
Yes, please.
It's yours, and it's worth 10. What type of oven is used for extremely quick cooking? Needhams again.
Microwave.
Is the right answer. Do you want the next card?
Yes, please.
Ace gives you 21 and running total. Michelle, it is a 6, puts you on to 16. You could stick on 16 if you so desired.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll stick.
They stick on 16, the other side have to beat 16. To draw level is not enough. They get 3 questions. For each one they get right, they get a card. OK, nice and relaxed now. Here's your first question. Notably the West Country, what alcoholic drink do you connect with apples?
Cider.
Cider is the right answer. Your first card with 16 to beat. It's a 2. 2 questions left. Which flag is hoisted when a ship is about to leave port?
The Blue Peter.
Well done. 2 and 5 puts you on to 7. It can still be done as long as you get this last question right. Who were Charles Kingsley's aquatic infants?
The Water Babies.
They were indeed. 7 you have, 16 to beat. Michelle, 7 and that's good enough. It's worth 10. Puts them on to 17. Winners of the first game in this match, the Stephens, David and Roz. Well done to them. Yes, indeed. 1-0 then to the Stephens. David and Roz from Midlothian up there in Scotland. They lead 1-0. They get £20 for winning that game. Important the Needhams win this one if they are to stay with us. So good luck to you two. Let's look at the top card, Michelle. That is a 7. Can you name the famous Battle of Britain Hawker fighter plane designed by Sir Sidney Cam? Needhams?
Is it the Spitfire?
It wasn't. I'll offer that to the Stephens.
The Hurricane.
It was the Hurricane. Was that a guess?
No.
No, it wasn't a guess. All right, fine. Do you want the 7 or do you want to give it away?
We'll give it away.
You'll give it away to the other side. The other side's light has gone off now, that's fine. Which sport do you connect with the Calcutta Cup? Needhams.
Rugby.
Is the right answer. 7 you have, they haven't started. Do you want to take the next card?
Please.
You'll take it to go with your 7. 5 puts you on to 12. That's a sticky one. Do you stick on 12?
Oh.
You don't stick on 12. What is a Chihuahua? Needhams.
A dog.
A dog.
It's a dog. Now, 12 you have. Do you want to take the next card?
Please.
It must not be a 10 or a picture card or you've bust. If it's a 9, no, that's fine. That puts you on to 16. Do you want to stick on 16? Difficult, isn't it? Or do you want to sort of keep it there for a bit?
Carry on.
You'll carry on for a bit. Right. Just mentioned Chihuahua. Who can spell Chihuahua? Needhams. Who's the speller here? The teacher, it's got to be. Yes.
Get this
Now,
wrong
if you
instead.
get this wrong, you know, all those kids are
resigning.
watching you. This will be terrible.
Chihua.
Well done. So that deserves a round of applause, I think. Yes. Well done. Now, really, you deserve better luck than this, don't you? Because you're on 16. Do you take the next card or do you give it away?
Pass it.
Give it
You'll
away.
pass it. You've passed them An 8. That was the right thing to do. What was Buffalo Bill's surname? This time the Stevens.
Cody.
Cody is the right answer. You've got 8, they've got 16. What do? Do you keep it or do you try and bust them?
We'll give it away.
You'll give it away. They've got 16. 5 gives them 21. Under 5 is all right. More than 5 and they have bust. Michelle, it is 4. Well, well, well. This is developing into a fair old game, isn't it? That puts them on to 20. Needhams, do you stick on 20? Yes. You stick on 20. The other side have got to beat 20. They've got to score exactly 21. If they do, they get the running total as well. 3 questions. For each one they get right, they get a card. Here's the first one. On the road to where do the Flying Fishes play?
Mandalay.
They do indeed, yes. 8 you have, 20 to beat. Michelle, 8 and 3 puts them on to 11, so it can be done if the next card falls right. Second question, the kitchen. What do we call Hungarian red pepper?
Paprika.
Is the right answer. 11 you have, 20 to beat. 10 are a picture card, Michelle? It's a 7. 18 they're on now, 1 question left, so it can still be done. Now then, history. Can you name the ill-fated 9 Days Queen?
Jane Grey. Lady Jane Grey.
Is the right answer. Well done. 18 you have, 20 to beat. It has got to be a 3. Nothing else will do. It's an ace. What a brave try. A good fight, but it means the winners of the second game in this match to make it 1-1 are the Needhams, Graham and Glynis. Lovely. Well, that's the way. That's the way we like it. 1-1 now. Everything to play for. £20 there to the Needhams. As I say, 1-1. The winners of the third, final and deciding game onto the Gambit board. Good one, this. Let's look at the top card, Michelle. That's worth 10, the Queen. At sea, what do we call a unit of speed? Stevens.
A knot.
Yes. Do you want the Queen?
Yes.
She's yours. In music, what does the term presto mean? Needhams.
Quickly?
It does, yes. Now, next card you haven't seen. Do you want to take it?
We'll take it, yes.
You'll take it, and you have got a 6. Right. The famous sculptor Epstein, what was his first name? Stevens.
Jacob.
It was indeed. Do you want the next card?
Yes.
Ace gives you 21 and running total. Michelle? 6 puts you on to 16. Do you stick on 16 or carry on?
We'll stick.
They stick on 16, the other side have to beat 16. 6 they so far have. 3 questions. Here's the first one. With what do you connect the study of entomology? Have a guess if you don't know.
Butterflies.
Can I accept butterflies?
Insects.
I can accept butterflies. Insects in general, butterflies I can accept. Fine. OK, 6 and with 16 to beat. Puts them on to 14, 2 questions left. This is a smashing game. What a good way to start a new series. The zodiac. How is the sign Cancer depicted?
The crab.
The crab. All right, let's see if you can crab any nearer to 21. 14 you have, 16 to beat. Michelle, 7 gives them 21. That is too many. What a shame. That's put them right over the top. It means the winners of the game, and indeed the match, are the Stevens, David and Roz. Well, it was... a nice way to start a new series. It was a good game. It means, of course, we lose the Needhams, Graham and Glynis. You played extremely well. You take away another £20. Have you enjoyed playing Gambit?
Thanks,
very much.
You've played it well. You're a nice couple. Ladies and gentlemen, well done to the Needhams. Thank you very much indeed. But the Stevens, David and Roz are still very much with us. They've got £40 in cash now. That is theirs no matter what. And it's their turn to come and play for the first time in this series, the Gambit board. Well, there they are, those 21 numbers, hiding the secrets of those 21 lovely prizes. Let's now hear about some of those prizes from JB, John Benson.
Someone on the board this week is this 25-piece dinner service and this pair of matching watches. For the kitchen, a fast-working microwave oven, which will give you more time to relax in this luxurious recliner chair. And behind number 21, our choice of star prizes. First, a set of dining room furniture. A 2-leaf table, 4 side chairs, 2 carvers, all upholstered in a green Draylon material, plus this magnificent 4-cupboard sideboard, all in yew. Or how about a holiday? 2 weeks in Kenya, staying at the Mombasa beach. A first-class hotel on the tropical white sandy beach on the edge of the Indian Ocean. Plus a 3-day southern Kenya safari tour through the vast parks and animal sanctuaries around Mount Kilimanjaro. A really memorable holiday for 2.
So, can the Stevens win one of those 2 fabulous star prizes? Can Roz go home again to Kenya? All they want is the magic 21. They'll find out, you'll find out, we'll all find out in a couple of minutes from now. Welcome back to Gambit, where the Stevens, David and Roz, are looking for the magical 21 and choice of star prizes on the Gambit board. Michelle, a brand new pack of cards. Cut that seal, please. Offer them, if you will, to David to cut the pack. And then, Roz, please, I would like from you a number 1 to 20.
17, please.
Number 17.
Number 17 is a set of record tokens. With a £50 voucher, you can go and buy all the records or cassettes of your choice.
So, a nice musical start. Let's see what the cards like to go with it. 5. I've seen worse. I can't remember where, but I must have done. David, number from you, please. 1 to 20.
19.
Number 19.
Something for the executive. This maroon calf leather desk set with gold tooling includes a desk blotter, a pen holder, memo pads, name but a few. And it would cost you £291.
So, that's pretty well £350 worth of gifts so far. Michelle, the card to go with the 5, and this is fairly important, is 3. That's fine, so you can't possibly bust. You're on 8 now. Roz, please, a number from you.
9, please.
Number 9.
Is a pair of watches. There'll be no reason for either of you blaming the other for being late with these lovely gold-plated quartz watches.
They'll be watching the next card with interest. Michelle, to go with their 8, they've got... That's worth 10, puts them on to 18. Do you stick on 18 and keep your prizes?
We do.
You do. I can't say I blame you. So you stuck on 18, you keep the 2 watches, the record tokens and the desk set. Very nice indeed. 18, 21, 3 between them. Would we like to turn over the next card, audience? The game is over. Yes, we would. Would you like to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
why not?
would? Oh, fine. Would it have been a 3? No, they made the right decision. Well done to the Stevens, David and Roz. Well done to them. And they're still with us in the game. They're still fighting, and they now meet the challenge of a new couple who want to play Gambit. Michelle, please tell us who they are.
They are Mr. and Mrs. Walker from Plymouth in Devon. Mr. Walker is a foreman carpenter.
Yes, we'll say welcome to the Walkers from Plymouth in Devon, John and Shirley. John a Yorkshireman, Shirley a West Country girl. But the mix has worked well, hasn't it? You've been married a long time.
Yes.
Yeah, good. You look well on it too. Good luck to you two tonight. Best of 3 games, each game worth £20 to the winners. The eventual winners on to the Gambit board. That running total now, not won last time, has risen £50. It now stands at £250 if they can score 21. New game, new match, new pack of cards. Michelle, please cut that seal if you would, please. Offer them to that man of Yorkshire grit next to you, John Walker. He'll cut the pack. And this being the start of the game, we'll look at the top card, the one we are playing for. It is the 2. If you're ready, here we go with your first question. What do we call keen amateur radio operators? The Stevens.
Hams.
Hams is the right word. You could have been thinking of me at the time. Do you want that 2 or do you want to give it away?
We'll keep it.
You'll keep that one. Let's have our musical question now. Listen, if you will, to this piece of music played for us by Peter Fenn. Then I'll ask you a question about it. Peter. Here's your question. How were the people mentioned? Walkers.
Sleepy.
Good interruption. I was going to say, how were they feeling, the people mentioned in that tune title? Sleepy, yes. 2 sleepy people. That was a good interruption. Do you want the next card?
Yes, please.
You do, and you've got a 6. Who is the professor, the arch criminal in Sherlock Holmes stories? Walkers.
Moriarty.
Moriarty, indeed. Do you want the next card?
Yes, please.
To go with your 6, you have an ace. That's worth 1 or 11, so you're on 7 or 17. You could stick on 17 if you wanted to.
Yes, okay.
They'll stick on 17. The other side then have to beat 17. They get 3 questions for each one they get right. They have a card. 2 they have so far. Here's your first question. On which river does the German city of Bonn lie? If you don't know, it's worth a guess. Pity. The Rhine. Your second question. Camping. What do we call a circular tent?
A bell tent.
Is the right answer. Yes, 2 you have, 17 to beat. 2 and Michelle, this is crucial. 2 and 5 puts them on to 7, so they can still do it, provided the next card is an ace, and provided, of course, they get the question right first. What is the term for heavy material used to steady a ship or balloon?
Ballast.
Is the right answer. This has got to be an ace. Is it? No, it's not. Hard luck. It means the winners of the first game in this match are the Walkers, John and Shirley. Well done. So The Walkers then, John and Shirley, off to a good start. They go into a 1-0 lead, £20 for them, and of course important for the Stevens, Dave and Roz, to win the next one. We'll look at the top card, Michelle. It is a 2. Here's your first question. What is the name of the loose, floppy overall sometimes worn by artists? Walkers.
Smock.
Is the right answer. Do you want the 2?
No, thank you.
You'll give it away. Tactics creeping into this. In which country is the seaport of Rostov-on-Don?
France.
Walkers. You've said France. I've got to take France. Stevens, will offer it to you.
Russia.
Is the right answer. Right. 2 you have. They haven't started. Do you want the next card?
Yes.
You'll take it to go with your 2. 10 puts you on to 12. Difficult one. Do you stick on 12 or do you press on?
No, press on.
You'll press on. Fine. With which part of the body is a dermatologist concerned? Walkers.
The skin.
Is the right answer, yes. Do you want the next card or do you want to try and bust them? They're on 12.
We'll have the next one.
You'll take it and you've got a 7. What is the overall term for fishermen's gear such as rods, reels, hooks, etc.? Walkers.
Tackle.
Is the right answer. 7 you have. Do you want the next card?
Yes, please.
Go with your 7. Puts you on to 17, that 10 does. Do you stick on 17?
Yes, please.
You do. The other side have to beat 17. 12 they have so far. 3 questions to come. In which ocean are the islands of Tristan da Cunha?
The Indian Ocean.
No, the Atlantic, the South Atlantic. 2 questions left. How many people are there in a septet?
7.
7 is the right answer. 12 you have. 17 to beat. Michelle, 12, and I'm sorry, that's too many. It's bust you, put you on 22. It means the winners of the game and indeed the match are the Walkers, John and Shirley. Well, that means we lose the Stevens, David and Roz, but they've done pretty well. Some nice prizes off the Gambit board and £40 in cash as well. Have you enjoyed playing Gambit?
Very much.
Thank you very much for playing the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the Stevens, David and Roz. Well done to them. Walkers, though, from Plymouth are still with us, very much indeed. £40 in cash they have. Their turn now to come and play the Gambit board, hoping, of course, to get the magical 21 choice of star prizes, that lovely set of dining room furniture, or that luxury 2-week holiday in Kenya. Right, Michelle, cut the seal on the pack, please, if you will. Offer them now to John to cut the pack, and Shirley, please, I'd like a number now from you, 1 to 20, but not a number that has already been taken.
Number 10, please.
Number 10.
Anyone for tennis? Well, here we have 2 rackets and 1 dozen tennis balls, which cost £90.
Are you a sporty lady?
Not me, no.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine then. Let's see what cards you've got to go with your sporty gear. It's a 4. Right. OK, John, please, a number now from you.
Number 3, please.
Number 3.
Number 3 is a good idea. No more waiting for hours for the dinner to cook with this microwave oven. Definitely the housewife's choice.
So, that's a lovely prize, isn't it? That's nice. Right, to go with your 4, you've got... Puts you on to 14, that 10 does. Now, do you stick on 14 and keep your sports gear and your microwave oven, or do you think there's a long way between 14 and 21? We could sneak in another one and perhaps get the magical 21. The choice is yours.
Please. Stick, please.
You're going to stick. They stick on 14. They keep the microwave oven. They keep the sports equipment. Not supposed to do it twice in a programme, but I couldn't resist looking at the next card. Could you, ladies and gentlemen? Do you feel the same way? Yeah. Yes, they do.
Thank you.
Would you two like to hear the
Yes,
next card?
fair enough.
You would. 14 and... They made the right decision. Well done to the Walkers, John and Shirley, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, a good decision. Furthermore, they are still with us. We've got a new couple now who want to play Gambit. Michelle, please tell us who they are.
They are Mr. and Mrs. Leeming from Bury in Lancashire. Mr. Leeming is a garage proprietor.
Lovely. Welcome to the Leemings, John and Margaret from Bury. Running out of time, so can I press on and just say good luck to the pair of you. Best of 3 games, each game worth £20 to the winners. Running total now, what is it? £300 to the couple who can score exactly 21. Michelle, please cut the seal on that pack. I don't know how far we'll get through this game. John, please, if you'll cut the pack. Lovely. This being the start of the game, we'll look at it. There we are, the 3. Here we are. What name is given to the ceremonial form of Japanese suicide? Leemings.
Samurai, no.
No, I'll offer that to the Walkers.
Harakiri. Harakiri.
Yes, harakiri. Do you want the 3?
No, thank you.
No, you'll give it away, right? What do you call poetry that does not rhyme? Either bad poetry or blank verse. From what tree do acorns come? This time the Leemings.
Oak.
The oak tree, yes. Do you want the next card?
Yes.
To go with your 3, you've got 10, puts you on to 13. You could stick on 13 if you wanted.
Play.
Your play on, right. In which continent is the river Limpopo? Walkers?
Africa.
Yes, Africa. Runs from the Transvaal to the Indian Ocean. Do you want the next card? They're on 13, you haven't started.
Yes, please.
You'll take it. You've got a 3. What is the short term for the International Criminal Police Commission?
Interpol.
Walkers, wait for me.
Interpol.
Is the right answer. Do you want the next card? They've got 13, you've got 3.
Yes, please.
To go with your 3, you've got 6, puts you on to 9. Who's been referred to as the Iron Lady? Walkers?
Margaret
Margaret
Thatcher.
Thatcher.
Yes, do you want the next card?
Yes, please.
To go with your 9, you've got 3, puts you on to 12. You won't stick on 12, obviously. The atmosphere, what do we call a rising current of warm air? Walkers?
A thermal.
A thermal. Do you want the next card? You're
No,
on
thank-
12, they're on 13.
No, thank you.
You'll give it away. 13 and to the other side puts them onto 19. Do you stick on 19?
Yes.
They stick on 19. 3 questions to you. What was the Christian name of the famous Nurse Cavell?
Edith.
Is the right answer. To go with your 12, that is too many. It's busted. It means the winners of the first game in this match are the Leemings, John and Margaret. Good, exciting game to start this match with. Got to finish it there. Can you all come back next week? I'll be here. Michelle, you'll be there.
Only if you will.
I'll be here. See you then. Bye-bye.